So here's what you
it's
see at the
adventure time.
south.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. And today we are exploring Burke. Right now we're at the Burke substation, which is north of town. And we're looking at the Copper Pass Road there on the right. And the mountain behind there, that's where the Copper Pass Road goes to, which it comes out at Highway 9, which is the Thompson Falls Road. So let's get ready to go down to town. So you got the chunks of the old highway here, which is Highway 4. I'm not sure, but from what I've heard, looking at the deer over here, is that this used to be maintained all the way through to Thompson Pass. This used to be one of the ways to get up over it, and it used to be maintained. I'm not sure how accurate that is, but that's what I've heard. You can correct me if I'm wrong there. So, but they're doing some work up in here. There's some campsites to the right down the hill over there. And all along here you have something to see. As you look up, if you look up anywhere in here on the rock faces, you'll see like remnants of old mining materials and like the tramways and stuff up here where they used to haul the ore out of the mines. They were all up over the hills in here. It's a nice old road, and it reminds you that it is an old road all the time with all the bumps in it. So now we're coming up into Burke here. We're just hitting the first couple houses in here. Beautiful old houses here. People do live up here still. So like on my left hand side here, Just got like old timbers from where they were shoring up the edge of the creek. As they were working on the side and they didn't want it to slide. You see all along here, they actually cemented rocks in there. See the creek right there. You'll see they kind of done neat little things in here. The people that lived up in here, they got like a nice little rock retaining wall. They got little steps that go up, kind of where people's houses used to be up on the hill, which there's kind of nothing left anymore. We come down the hill and we see this here, up on that edge there. And you look over here, there's some mining remnants there. All over the place. So you get this little view here. We're just on the outside of the town over here. One of the old buildings. And then we start heading there, down here. Then we get down to here, and this will have a kind of a good view of downtown. And one of the many things you see along the route here. So looking behind us, this is the view from the view that we just looked at. And we turn around. You get some railroad tracks that used to be in here. And they used to run this way. And then they got the railroad running through here. And they had a charcoal kiln there. Or a kiln. And then right down there we start to enter Main Street of Burke. We'll kind of walk up here and take a little look. The tracks are still in decent shape. I don't think I'd want to be walking on that part though, behind this fence, even though it'd be kind of neat. It looks a little rickety. The big giant charcoal kiln there. Got the truck. And right down there's some shops that used to be here. This building was part of was a mining building, or I believe it was standing here about 3 years ago. One of the last times I came down here. We'll keep heading this direction. As I said earlier, there's mines like all over in here. Here's the buildings I was telling you about. Some old business buildings. Some more of the mining buildings here. There's a couple videos on YouTube of some people that I'm sure illegally got in. But if anybody knows the correct manner to get into here for exploring purposes, please let me know, because I would really love to explore these buildings if they're safe. So this is the old hotel here. It used to come across the road. For clarification purposes, it was where the old hotel used to be located at. And a little bit about the Tiger Hotel's history. The original Tiger Hotel was named after the Tiger Portman mine. Was built in the fall of 1896. And it was extended from one wall of the narrow canyon to the other. It was damaged by a grease fire in the kitchen in 1897. The fire of 1923, which destroyed the town of Burke, also destroyed the hotel, but it was soon rebuilt and enlarged. The 1927 sandboard map of Burke shows the hotel divided into two distinct buildings. The new building contained the dining room, kitchen, and bake shop, while the three floors above the ground floor contained 14 single and 18 double rooms. And the hotel was destroyed in 1954. We go down a little ways here. You can see up on the hillside there, more mining debris. And then down here, that's an old mine portal there. which is full of water. I've looked at this before, and the last time I looked at it, it was full of water. So there's no way to get in there, and I wouldn't want to go in there if there was, without a guide or anything. Dangerous. So Hecla is the mining company that owns all of these buildings. They are still around. Hecla was a very big mining company, and they've got mines all over the place, everywhere. Washington, Oregon, and Idaho, and probably more in the western United States over here. They were a big company. So now we're leaving Burke now. So this tells you about the town here. Alright, so here is Frisco Mill, outside of Burke. This was the site of an old mill. No longer here. There's mine shafts up on the hill. And there's a railroad running on the top of this also. It runs all the way back towards Burke, which goes around the corner there and back towards Burke. But they used to bring all the ore from the mines that way up to here. Hey, as you can see, the river runs adjacent to everything here and on down towards Wallace here. Look in this direction. And here's some information about Frisco Mill. This shows you what it used to look like. This picture here was 1889 or 1899. You can see they have two railroad tracks here, which is what they show runs through that ran through Burke. And it looks like they added one in 1907. It looks like there's now like 4 tracks there. And there was houses here built next to the tracks. They had a skirmish here too. They ended up blowing up the mill. That's what this picture is. But this shows what the mill looked like after that skirmish. So they changed it a little bit, but it's still kind of, it looks like they kind of rebuilt it the same way. And as they say, stay out of the mines. And I'd be curious to know how polluted this is. They tell you not to swim in here. Must be from lead. Yeah, let me turn this sideways for you so you can kind of read. Welcome to the Frisco Mine site. Hopefully, if you guys pause this to try to read it, it's clear for you. Here is the Gem Assay Office in Gem, which is right below Burke. So this is where they brought their gold, silver stuff to be weighed. An old building here.
Your mask is bigger than all the masks I have.
So this is Wallace. It is a very neat little town. Settled right beneath the mountain over here. It's the gate. They call it the gateway to the Cascades, or not the Cascades. Gateway to the Rocky Mountains. Pardon me. I need to get my information right here.
It's a very quaint mining town, smack dab in Idaho by Coeur d'Alene.
You got the one little traffic light in the center of town here. Very cute little town. Very historic. All the buildings here are right around turn of the century buildings.
People down here are very friendly too. Places to stay out. There's the Burke Hotel, and then there's another Stardust Hotel. For being such a small town, there's always a place to stay. And there's plenty of campgrounds too, and there might be a few cabins around here. I mean, have you seen any cabins for rent?
I've not seen very many cabins around here, although in Burke there was a place that looks like they were renting cabins. So this is one of the side streets here.
Now this is the place that's notorious for the Molly Dam Festival. Do you remember what time that I think it's like July or something like that?
I think it's like July or something. I don't know.
Yeah, so it's on the main stretch, and they have really neat things going on down there. So it's worth looking into and visiting.
So ahead of us here, this is the Northern Pacific train station building. This was the hub. It's now a museum. Northern Pacific ran their line through Wallace. Coming up on Cedar Street here. We'll take you down this way, down this street. There it is. There's the Sierra Silver Mine Tours building, and these are their trolleys. They take you up there. So we'll go ahead and we'll turn around here and come back down this road. All right, it's taking you back down this street here. Get you a view of the other side of the street. There's a bunch of little shops like everywhere in here. Here's the other side of the street here. Now we're back on the main drag here. Alright, that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed the look-in of Burke and Wallace, Idaho. Please like, share, subscribe. And I will see you guys next time for more adventures. See you soon.